What's going on, guys? It's the Coaster Battleman here, bringing you a different type of video. These are the top 10 coaster models B&M has built. B&M is my favorite roller coaster manufacturer. A lot of people really like this company due to their very cool models of roller coaster and their smooth rides. So today I'm counting down the best models they have made. Number 10 is the Family Invert. Now, this is the smallest B&M model, and there's only been one installed, so that's why the B&M Family Invert is coming in at number 10. Number 9 is the stand-up coaster. B&M is still planning to make stand-up coasters in the future, but no one wants stand-up coasters anymore, so that's why it's at number 9. And stand-up coasters are out of place these days when it comes to roller coasters. And the next 8 could easily be interchangeable. I think a lot of people could change their opinion, but stand-up coaster is at number 9. Number 8 is the Floorless Coaster. I could put this at number 7 as I could number 8. These are decent models. I think they're very good when it comes to strong layout because Floorless coasters are all about the inversions, and some coasters like Superman Krypton Coaster, Medusa, or Kraken, they have tons of inversions, which is the best part of a floorless coaster, the inversions. But the train configuration isn't the best. It's kind of basic, besides the thing where it's not floor. There's no floor on a floorless coaster, so that's why I'm saying a floorless coaster is at number 8. The number 7 B&M model is the inverted coaster. I'm just personally not a big fan of B&M inverts. I do like them, but I haven't ridden Banshee yet, so it is debatable if this could go higher or lower on the list. So I could see the B&M invert being higher on this list, according to several coaster enthusiasts. But in my opinion, B&M inverts are a little overrated, but they're still great rides. Number 6 is the sitting coaster. I call them sit-down loopers, but overall these rides are very intense, they're very fun. They're basically the aero loopers on steroids. They're smoother, faster, more inversions, overall better rides. Like Kumba at Busch Gardens Tampa, or Dragon Con, or Dragon Fire at, not Silverwood, Adventureland, or Port Aventura. But the sitting coaster is a very good model, but there's not enough of them for it to be in the top 5, so that's why the sitting coaster is at number 6. Now we get to the top 5. Number 5 is the wing coaster. I consider this a pretty underrated model for B&Ms. A lot of people like these wing coasters and dislike them. People dislike them because of the forceless ride. But some wing coasters are actually pretty forceful, like Thunderbird at Holiday World. You get insane hang time on the wing coasters with wing over drops. I really like wing coasters, and there'll be some great B&M models for the future. And the seat configuration is probably the best out of any other B&M model. Number 4 is the dive coaster. These models have good seat configurations. You feel like you're on the wings of a bird, kind of like a wing coaster, but not as much. But I like dive coasters better than wing coasters due to their more intense ride. Some are like very tall, like 230 feet tall. Some are kind of small, like 130 feet tall. But the best part of dive coasters are the drop and the first inversion. But other than that, I think dive coasters aren't the best models due to their short rides, but it's still a very exhilarating ride. Number 3 is the flying coaster. I could have put this at number 4 as I could number 3. I could put the flying coaster at number 2 as well. But the flying coasters by B&M are very good. They're forceful, intense. Some people have considered Tatsu at Six Flags Magic Mountain like one of the most intense coasters they've ridden, one of the most intense B&M flyers. There are other B&M flyers out there like Superman Ultimate Flight, the Clone, and and Manta. Those are just all the ones that are in the USA. There's other ones all over the planet, and that's why the flying coaster model is at number 3. Number 2 is the hypercoaster model. I love B&M hypercoasters. They're overall pure fun. They have that steep drop that's about 60 to 90 degree drop. The airtime hills are amazing, usually on B&M hypercoasters. The restraints are amazing. And overall, B&M hypercoasters are pure fun, and a lot of people really like these rides because they're smooth, they're pretty forceful, and overall fun rides. And the number 1 B&M models are Giga Coasters. Now, the Giga Coasters, Fury 325 and Leviathan, are considered hypercoasters, but I consider them Giga Coasters because I wanted to make a top 10. And Giga Coasters are the best B&M models, even though Fury 325 and Leviathan are sometimes considered parking lot coasters. They're overall very smooth, very intense, the drop is steep, and these rides are very tall. 325 feet tall is Fury 325. Leviathan's 306 feet tall. It is amazing when you ride these rides that you have to consider Fury 325 or Leviathan one of the best coasters you've ridden, or even the best. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.